Hello, I'm Tom from Editors, and these are my 5 essential tracks.
What was the main theme for your picking these 5 tracks?
I just wanted to pick kind of 5 newer songs, really. I think people seem to more and more people are like, oh, I get a bit snotty about new music, but there's quite a few things that, you know, recently I'd heard that I was really excited about. So we'll start with The Blaze and their track Territory. Yeah. A few months ago, someone showed me the video, which if you haven't seen, you should go and check it out, because I think along with the track, the visual aspect of it is unbelievable. I don't know much about them. They're quite a mysterious duo. I believe they're French.
Yeah, that's all about I know as well.
Yeah, and they're, you know, this kind of mysterious kind of club. To me, the music sounds a bit like if you're standing outside of a festival. But you know, that kind of like slightly ambient throb, and slightly fuzzy dance music, and it's not kind of in your face immediate dance music. It's kind of slightly relaxed club music, blurry, and like nothing I'd heard before.
And you named The Blaze as one of the possible things that might just sip into your own work.
I think, you know, we're busy working on a new record, and you know, we are a band, but more and more we like exploring electronic textures, and not perhaps influenced directly by dance music, but electronic sounds and soundscapes. So a track like this, and hearing the way they've used the computers and keyboards, it definitely has an effect in our way of thinking when we're in the studio, trying to blend that kind of feel with the band element. Do you know what I mean? I've got a track by London Grammar, so it's from their second record called The Big Picture. No, it's called Big Picture. She's got a wonderful voice. It's co-produced by John Hopkins, who's another electronic artist who we all love. His second record in particular we're massive fans of. So it was nice to hear that sound from their first record develop into something slightly different.
See the big picture, but I swear these scars are fine. Only you could have hurt me in this perfect way tonight.
You know, it's still very obviously them. She's got an incredible voice, and very, you know straight away when she opens her mouth who it is. Very minimal, the sound, but it's a beautiful song. And it's nice to hear beautiful songs. When she came out with video games, obviously, I think the whole world stopped, you know, and
took notice.
Yeah, but I really like what she's done since then. You know, the way that, I don't know, she's kind of carved this pop personality, this kind of character that she's become. This kind of obviously very West Coast, kind of like Hollywood, kind of slightly sleazy. Pop star thing that she is, and that's kind of developed, and the music is like a lot of the music sounds like sultry Bond themes, you know what I mean? But with a so on one hand it's very kind of classic and familiar in a nostalgic way, but also it's very modern and pop in its production and its feel in other ways. So when I heard Love, which was the first single off her very new record, it was another, she's done it again. Do you know what I mean?
You get ready, you get all dressed up to go nowhere in particular. Back to work or the coffee shop. It don't matter because
the sound of her voice, you know, it's so unique. It's so obviously her. It's not like pop singers of any other kind of artists. It's funny seeing when you do see her play, like just how much devotion young kids. Do you know what I mean? They absolutely. They don't just like her music; they want to be her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want to, and it's good to see pop stars like that. Do you know what I mean? And she's making what I consider to be great music. So it's nice to see kids excited by great music. Do you know what I mean? Bon Iver. It's the 8th track on the new record. On his new album, obviously all the titles 8 Circle. It's track 8. That's why I know it. But it's the one where. His new record, I think, is unbelievable. I very much like what Bon Iver was, where he came from. Obviously, the first record, that kind of acoustic-driven record, made in the hut in the middle of nowhere, and it's this thing. But the way he's developed what he does, sonically, the production, the way it on this new record, it fuses kind of those kind of traditional elements with very, very modern production techniques, the cut-up beats, the way he fuses it all together, I think is groundbreaking. I think it's a real game changer.
To walk aside your favor, I'm an estuary king.
And so for the first kind of like 2/3 of this album, he's really taking you on a educational journey. Do you know what I mean? It's very melodic when it hits you, but it's weird and odd. And then you get to track 8, and suddenly he pulls the kind of rug from underneath you, and there's this just absolutely slightly more straightforward song. Really, it reminds me of kind of a Bruce Springsteen type thing, you know. I don't know what he's singing about, I never do, but I think it's amazing, do you know what I mean? And I think over the course of the record, just to suddenly arrive at this moment where this song just so beautiful, you know, so melodic, and slightly more straightforward than what you've heard, it's a really, really amazing moment, you know.
Do you have a preferred way of listening to music? Is it sitting in a comfy chair with big speakers, or is it tucked away in a corner with headphones on?
More and more on headphones these days, you know, going for a run, listen to that kind of thing. I like to listen to music when I'm running. In the car is good too. You know, inappropriately loud.
And are you a streaming, a vinyl, CD kind of guy?
I listen to new music on Spotify like a lot of people do. But if I hear something I love, I'll go out and buy it on vinyl like I have done with that Bon Iver record, so yeah. So the last track is by an artist called Blanck, and this was the first single, I think, from his new record, World Eater. It's called Please. And I was aware of him mainly for his the front covers of his records. So the photographs he used we should check them out. They're just brutal, like his music actually, which is electronic, very in your face, but sonically really kind of like just pricks my attention. Like stuff I've not really heard at the moment. Just sounds incredible. And this song, Please, is one of those kind of moments. With our new material, we've been in contact with him, and we're collaborating with him now on our new record. So,
okay.
Hearing this song, we reached out to him, and so we worked on a load of tunes, and then we sent them to him, and he's worked on them. And so we've got these kind of Blanck versions of our new album, which we're now going to get together and try and make it into the finished thing. Do you know what I mean? So, So hearing this song has led to a collaboration for our new album. So it was, all of us obviously really love what he does. You know?
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. If you like this video, you can leave a comment or subscribe.